Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So, from today onwards, I will be starting a new playlist which will be based on the Python data visualization. And for the first part, we will be focusing on the Seaborn library. And inside the Seaborn library, which is a data visualization tool specially used for plotting graphs and charts in Python, the first part that we will solve today is the line chart. So we have different charts like line chart, pie chart, donor chart, bar chart, and so on. A lot of charts are there. So first we'll start with the first chart, that is the none other than the line chart in Seaborn. Later on we'll be covering all types of charts. So basically I have created a sample data set. As you can see, a very small data set, and based on the data set I will show you how line chart works and what functions and KPIs we can use using the line chart, and what are the things we can show on the graph in the using the line chart. So whatever I am going to code today is, it will be not of the basic level, it is quite an intermediate level which is being used in the industries based on retail industry, finance industry, or healthcare sector industries. So you will not be seeing any kind of like direct line charts like we are only plotting two variables, and inside that we are just plotting a straight line equation. There is nothing like that. It will be a real time work that we actually do in industries. So the code are going to be a bit intermediate level, but definitely you are going to understand. And with that, let's get started. So yeah, the first part about the plotting is all about taking the library, that is matplotlib and seaborn. These two are the libraries that you have to install in your system, or you just have to import it. So make sure you first import these necessary libraries, that is seaborn, matplotlib, pandas, and numpy. I am using the Google Colab, which is absolutely free of cost, and you can simply put these tools here. You don't need to install all these things because it is a predefined tool. You just need to write the code and run it, and it will run. Now we have created a sample data set, and the data set, we have the date column, we have a sales A and the sales B, and this is how the data set looks like. I will give the data set in the description. You can just copy it in your notepad also. So yeah, perfect. Now let's write our first code, which is regarding the Seaborn library for the line chart. Okay, so the first will be creating a uh, basic line chart. We'll start with this and we'll proceed further. Okay, how we can play? We can just simply write SNS dot, which plot we need to do? We need the line plot. So SNS dot line plot, and inside the braces we need to pass the parameters. So the first parameter is the data set, that is the name of the data is data only. As you can see, this is the data, and since it is a line plot, we need to have some x axis and some y axis. Let's say we put in the x axis we put the date part, and in the y axis we will put anything. We can just put, let's say for now we will put sales underscore a. We can put sales underscore b also, that's not an issue. And now we will show, we need to show the output. So once you've written this particular code, this is the bare minimum code that you need to rewrite to get a basic line chart. Now just simply run it. So as you can see in the screen that we have got a successful line plot using this particular sns.lineplot function. And in the x-axis we have the dates part. As you can see the dates are being overlapped because the each date is in the format of month, year, and day format. That's why it is getting overlapped. Don't worry, we can change it accordingly. We can just put a function called, I think we can put a function here like plt.x ticks, and inside that we can put rotation is equal to 90. Let's see, perfect. So with this function, that is rotation equal to 90, we are rotating the things that are written in the x-axis to 90 degree. If we write 85, or sorry, if we write 45, then it will change to 45 degree, and I'm just showing it. If we write 45, then it will accordingly change to 45 degree. It is just to give you a good glimpse of this, how it is being seen. All right, this is the first and the basic line chart that you need to have. Now let's move to some adding some multiple line charts. Okay, let's select the text part, and in the here we will using adding, sorry, adding multiple lines. Instead of one lines, we need multiple lines. Perfect. So similarly, I think let's copy the first code because the same code we'll be using, and just some little modification. So sns.line plot and data equal data, and here label is equal to, sorry, we should write here comma, label is another parameter, so label is equal to the sales a, control c and control v, and same thing you just have to write for sales b to get another plot. So instead of a we just need to write sales b because we have only two columns, sales a and sales b, which are both numerical. Now plt.legend, so that we can know which line is for which one, and let's plt.show function to see the records. Perfect. Now yeah, cool. I think we should write this xtext also because or else it will not be visible properly. And so yeah, you can see there are two lines being shown in the graph, or it is for sales a and sales b. These are of different colors, and for whichever date, whichever values is being present for different sales groups, it is being shown. Similarly, you can show as many number of sales groups if you have a larger data set. So this is how we plotted the multiple line chart. Now let's add something else. Cool. Let's add some using the hue parameter. It's a very important function, use hue parameter. And let's give a sorry, data melted. It is a variable name that I'm giving here, and inside that I'm using the data.melt function. Inside that I am passing date, comma, I'm passing the variable name is equal to category, comma, the value name. I said this is not going to be that much easy. It is a quite more of an intermediate level code. So inside that we will see sales. Now sns dot line plot is equal to, the same way we will write data is equal to data, sorry, data is equal to data melted, that is this one, control v, and in the x we'll write date, and in the y we will specify the sales. Make sure to write the proper spelling because or else it will give error. And here we will specify hue is equal to category. Now let's print it, that is pld.show. Okay, let's do this, control c to see the dates properly. So yeah, this is how you can actually do it. So now let's change the line parameter. Changing the line style with style parameter. Okay, so sns dot line plot, inside that data is equal to the data melted. This is the data set now, and comma x equal to date, comma y is equal to sales, and hue parameter is equal to category, and palette is equal to set to. There are different types of palettes you can see from the internet also. Now pld dot show function. Okay, so by using the palette function set equal to, the whatever the color of the lines we have, it changed according to set to. Set to is an inbuilt function used in palette. You can see all the number of palettes which are used using the internet. And now let's move to the next part. Okay, now let's add some markers. Adding markers, if we want to specify some marker level, then that also we can do. And I think we should take this one only. I can just simply copy it, Control C, and I can simply paste it. And in the hue parameter we have category, we can style equal to category. Okay, so let's remove this palette for as of now, and here we will specify markers is equal to true. Okay, let's run it to see what we are getting. Okay, we are not getting the markers now. I think we're missing one parameter, that is style is equal to category. So yeah, we are missing the style equal to category. So now markers equal to 2. For all the points, we have got some different types of markers available for both the different types of lines. Cool, perfect. So now let's adjust some line width. Okay, text function, adjusting line width with the line width parameter. Okay, so let's copy this f of code only, and let's paste it. Sorry. Okay, and inside this we can write x. We have the x equal to date, y equal to sales. Okay, hue is a category, and let's remove all these things. We only need line width. Let's specify the line width as 2.5, and let's run it. So as you can see, the width of the line has been increased. Previously it was not that much, it was very shortened, but this time we have got some broad lines. Perfect. Now let's jump to another part. Okay, now let's add some titles. Adding titles, this is an easy one. We can write sns dot line plot, and inside this data is equal to data, comma x equal to date, comma y is equal to sales underscore a. Now pld.x label date 2 in the x level, and pld.y label inside this you can write date, sorry, you can write sales, and we can also give one title equal to daily sales over time. Now Let's print it. Okay, cool. So we have got, sorry, we have got date too. Why we have it? It should be date. So in the x-axis, we have seen the date is there, sales is there, and the title is daily sales over time. This is how you can change it accordingly. Okay. So now let's see another one. We can write comprehensive chart example. Now we'll see some comprehensive chart example. Perfect. Let's write the code sns dot line plot. It's going to be a little bit tricky to understand the code, but trust me guys, once you practice these type of codes, it will be grateful and helpful for you when you are working in the real-time projects in your industries and corporates. So here we are putting data equal to data underscore melted, that is another data we have created, and the x we are taking date, and the y we are taking the sales. It should be under the braces, and we have the hue parameter is equal to category, and let's add some new another parameter called style is equal to again the category, and let's say markers is equal to true, and palette is equal to muted. These are the different parameters that are available, and line width is equal to 2.5. That's it. Now let's keep some proper naming convention like plt dot x label date, plt dot y label sales, and let's give a title called plt dot title is equal to sales comparison over time, sales comparison over time, and let's give a legend also. plt dot legend is equal to title equal to categories. So basically we are giving a legend, and the legend we are specifying a title for that particular legend. Now let's show it. Cool. Okay, so it is saying hue. I think we have made some mistake in the spelling. HUE. Cool. This is how the code will look like. That we have two different lines, and as I was saying that for the legend also we have specified one title that is called categories. Yeah, this is what the line chart is all about. There are multiple number of more functions available in line chart, but we generally don't use that much in industries, and this is overall good, I can say intermediate level practice when you are doing for any line chart in your industries. And basically you will be performing these kind of operations when you are having a multiple number of data and you want to analyze it and show to your stakeholders or your clients. And in the next videos we'll come up with more such videos based on the bar chart and the pie chart based on the response that I will get on this video. Till then, keep loving, keep coding, and subscribe the channel to get more updates, and share this video with someone who are actually preparing for data analyst. Thank you guys.